nationally and internationally. So our members having this additional exposure, it's a great benefit because not only do they get to go to their local weekly chapter meetings, but they also get to come to the show and get all of this exposure. So we've had great success in helping business individuals, business development, and business owners around our city and around the world, actually. And just to give you a little background, BNI stands for Business Network International, and we are now in over 70 countries, right, with over 10,000 chapters now. So many great things are happening around BNI. And so one of the greatest things that is happening with a new position that I have with BNI, the launch department for BNI is doing some great, amazing things and bringing the BNI system, structure, and education to many business owners and business development folks to be able to bring them or help them bring their business to the next level via a referral platform that is here to basically just support them and see them grow. So the way that this works is that a manager launch director will work with a team of launch directors around the country to launch new chapters and be able to provide this system, structure, and education to many people and see them grow their business. The reason why we do this is because we love business individuals, we love local economies, and we want to bring people together as well, right? So with that being said, one of the other announcements that I wanted to make is that Now Media Group, along with Heraldo Media Group, have joined forces to purchase an additional TV channel that we have here on locally in Houston, and that channel is KAOB 27.10 in Beaumont, and we're really excited to start bringing you that broadcast starting March 1st of this year, 2020. So we're excited for that, and congratulations to Heraldo and as well as Now Media for that acquisition. So without further ado, we've got as I mentioned, a great group of BNI members here that are going to be talking about their business and telling us, they're just going to be giving us a bunch of information on how we can provide them with referrals. And not only that, but we've got tons of great content that they're going to be educating us on. For example, I've got the pleasure of having Eddie Meinhardt here with us, one of the founding members of the West Houston chapter. That's right. So welcome to the show, Eddie. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, Rick, for having me here. It's always a pleasure to join you here.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. Thank you for being here. We are excited that you are here because you have a very unique chair in your BNI chapter, and you're probably the first of many members that has this particular chair. And I'm excited to have you here because there's always many great stories that happen with chairs that are not as popular as others, right?
Yep.
And these chairs that are not as popular as others, somehow they end up having some amazing stories in regards to their business and how their business flourished via the referrals that their BNI members are actually helping them with. So tell us a little bit about your business. This is the time where you get to shine. Imagine that you are in your chapter meeting doing your commercial, but this will be a little bit more of an extended version because we've got a little bit more time. So tell us all about your business. Introduce yourself.
All right, thank you. Well, my name is Eddie Meinhardt. I am with Incredi Home Solutions. I'm the owner of Incredi Home Solutions and also a founding member of BNI West Houston. Right now, we're actually at 32 members. And it's been a great experience to be part of BNI since the very beginning, since the moment I started my company. I mean, struggling with all the new stuff that you're, pretty much a part of entrepreneurship. And right now, we actually had the blessed to introduce a new brand line to the market. Its name is Royal Prestige. Okay. And they manufacture high-tech, innovative cookware and kitchen utensils completely focused on health. And that's a huge deal right now and nowadays, most of all. I mean, people are working from home. People are spending more time with their families, not going out to restaurants that many times, but cooking at home. So these products are really focused on health, and I'm actually glad to be probably the first person representing this company within BNI. So that's I think part of the great experience I'm having so far.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your commercial. But you mentioned several things there that I'm kind of intrigued myself, and I know that many of our viewers are also intrigued. So Royal Prestige. That is not a chair that you see in BNI very often, or probably, like I mentioned, you're probably the first. So Royal Prestige cookware, so What is Royal Prestige up to nowadays? What are you guys? Tell us about technology or
Yeah,
materials or things
absolutely.
that are being used to produce the products.
Excellent. So, first of all, Rare Prestige is a brand, a local use brand, family owned, with over 60 years of experience in the market, manufacturing cookware and kitchen utensils. They are pretty much the only one in the market using surgical grade stainless steel to build their
Okay.
products. So we have virtually no competition, and that's pretty good because surgical grade stainless steel is pretty much the most hygienic and durable material compatible with the human body. That's why tools doctors use in hospitals are built out of this material.
Okay.
So a great thing about our products is they come with a 50-year warranty. Not even ourselves have that kind of warranty,
Right.
which is also huge because I mean it covers pretty much everything. That's going to be the last cookware set you're going to invest your money in your life probably.
Okay.
So that's also great. And something I really like about the brand is how focused they are on customer satisfaction.
Okay.
I mean, once you invest your money in our products, you will have, first of all, an exclusive, a person taking care of you on your account. So just to be sure that you are completely satisfied with your products, that your products are working smoothly as expected, and we'll even visit you once or even twice a year to perform basic maintenance to be sure that everything is up to your expectations at no cost for our customers. So that's a great deal. I like to mention all the time because nowadays you don't find that many companies that have first of all this kind of a warranty, and second of all that way to focus on make sure that the customers are completely happy with their products.
Yeah. So the next thing that I have for you, next question is that you mentioned earlier as well, health-wise.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about this cookware from Royal Prestige. How is that helping your clients, and how is that helping people in
Absolutely.
general in the health department?
And that's probably the thing I like the most about this brand. Why surgical stainless steel? This is a complete smooth material. The good thing about this is that comparing to any regular cookware, that materials are normally rough, you need to use, for example, oil every single time. Without oil, your food will probably get stuck or get
Right.
burned. In our systems, this material is very, very specific in the market, and it doesn't require a single drop of oil. I mean, your food will cook with their own, normally proteins, meats, and fish, and chicken, they have their own natural greases, own
Right.
natural oils. So they actually are able to cook thoroughly with their own means. So that way you will reduce or actually eliminate 100% of the oil you use when you're cooking. Do you need to use high temperatures as well? I mean, there are three main reasons, the three main enemies of a healthy cooking that we always say. First of all is water. Once you use water, water is in contact with your food. It actually takes out vitamins, minerals, and protein and nutrients from their food. Second of all is oil. Of course, it mixes with the natural greases of your food, creating saturated greases, which are the ones that are bad for body. For cholesterol and obesity and all that stuff. It actually helps to get onto those kind of diseases that are preventable 100%. Right. And every single doctor will say, hey, there are three things you actually need to do to live a healthy life. First of all, sleeping well. Your body needs to rest. Second of all, exercising. You have to exercise every single day. And third of all is, eating healthy.
Yeah.
What's the reality of our lives? We don't have the time probably to have 8 hours sleep, 8 hours of rest. We don't have the time to exercise every single day. But the only thing we actually can control is what we eat.
Absolutely.
So these products are actually a great ally in your home to bring you a way for you to, cook the same thing you actually cook, the same recipes your mom teach you how to cook, but in a healthier way. And that's a huge plus about this brand.
Yeah. So I imagine that now that people are at home more than ever, you mentioned it earlier, that people are cooking at home, they're at home more than ever. So I imagine that your business has actually increased because of that, right?
Yes.
So, but with that being said, I mean, the cooking and eating healthy, I mean, that's always something that any doctor is always going to say, right? But it's having the right tools to be able to do that. It's easy to go to the store and buy many tools, cooking, tools to be able to cook healthy. But man, there are just so many options out there,
Absolutely,
in the stores, and people would just go and buy whatever they see on the label that may be what they're looking for. But I would imagine that you mentioned also customer satisfaction. So I imagine that you do a demo you know, of your products, your cooking utensils and all that good stuff. So you go and do appointments and do demos in people's homes
Yes.
and whatnot. But what makes Royal Prestige, aside from, you know, cooking healthy and all that, in comparison to what you can find in the store? You mentioned a 50-year, you know,
It's 50-year
guarantee on-
warranty, yes.
So what is that? Let's talk about the warranty. What does that buy the customer? Do you get to replace your?
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, part of what I like very much about this is that these products are very exclusive. You won't find these products in Walmart or Sears or any retailer store. The only way you can get these products is through authorized distributors like myself.
Okay.
And we covered all the Houston area right now. The good thing about this is the warranty covers pretty much everything. If they fall, if they bend, if they scratch, if they stain, everything is completely covered with a warranty, and they will even replace the whole set if it's not necessary. I actually have and I didn't ask my friend for permission about talking about this, but we have a member in our chapter, and once she realized that I was distributing Royal Prestige, she was amazed because she actually had a full set, a 10-piece set, a family set for over 25 years she got when she got married.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I visited her. She showed it, and I mean, they look good. She took good care about these products, but I mean, 25 years using them, you will notice that they will wear out. So I pretty much help her. We call warranty center. We tell them, hey, we have these products. They have, probably a couple of valves are broken, a couple handles are. So they say, okay, just tell your customer to send me all the pots and pans. We'll check that out. We'll perform basic maintenance, and we'll send them back. She called me like 2 weeks later, amazed because she actually received a full new set,
wow.
a full new set of pots and pans completely for free.
25 years.
25 years later.
Wow.
Absolutely. And that's actually what I like the most about this brand. They really honor the warranty and customer satisfaction. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's happy as she never thought she would be about cookware.
I mean, that's another 25 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's another
Pretty
25 years
much.
without having to buy any cookware or have to worry about it when you go to the store.
Yes.
And purchase, equipment and whatnot. So thank you so much for sharing about your business. That's pretty amazing. And I'm excited to hear about these type of businesses because, as I mentioned, these chairs are not very popular in BNI. So I'm glad to see that there are industries like yours that are having great positive experience with BNI. So with that
Absolutely.
being said, going into your BNI chapter, how has BNI been able to, help you in your business?
Well, wonderfully. I mean, this is pretty much a new business, and not a lot of people know about this brand here in Houston. And the help I have received from my BNI peeps, it's been invaluable. They have helped me to grow in the area. They even have bought some of these products,
Right.
which they are completely happy about having them. And that's for me. I mean, it's not how much business you actually can do. It's actually how many contacts and how much you are able to really project what you are actually offering to the market.
You're building relationships.
Yeah, building relationships,
Yeah,
pretty much.
which is one of the core values for BNI.
Absolutely.
So when and what time does your chapter meet?
Okay, BNI West Houston, we meet every Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. We're actually happy hour chapter. Once we resume our in-person meetings that we're eager to get back to, we met in a La Finca Mexican restaurant. So we actually, after a meeting, we have time to hang out at the bar,
Right.
eat some chips and salsa, drink some margaritas, and have a good time to do business around. And you can actually register to visit any week you want to the link http rsvp.bniwesthouston.com. Again, rsvp.bniwesthouston.com. Just go there, set your information, and our president is going to reach out to you to invite you to our Zoom meeting.
Awesome. And also for people that want to get in touch with you in regards to Royal Prestige and, get a demo and learn more about you, how can they get in touch with you?
All right. So first of all, our website is www.incredihome.com. And also you can reach out to me directly. My phone number is 832-846-5002. So that way we'll be able to schedule an in-home demonstration completely free of charge. I just want you to use this product, to see this product, see all the benefits, and ask you for help getting into more people, or spreading the word, spreading the love to people that may want these products to help them and their families to improve their health.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eddie. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Will determine if a business survives or not. The Now Media Video Business Card is designed to be sent using your smartphone. It's the next generation business card that will open the door for you while keeping social distancing. The Now Media Video Business Card is affordable for anyone from startups to multinational companies and is already being used by hundreds of businesses. Stay open, stay in business. Call us today.
When you buy a house with a pool, you're probably thinking about sunny days, relaxing in your backyard, taking a fresh dip, or entertaining your friends and family at a barbecue party. But something to take into consideration is that swimming pools require constant maintenance, cleaning, and repairs. SSD Pools is the best resource for full cleaning, maintenance, repair, or restoration of the swimming pools in the Houston area. We specialize in weekly cleaning, repairs, and remodels, and we offer a variety of services for residential or commercial pools, including green to clean, cartridge filter cleaning, pool remodel and replaster, DE filter disassembly and cleaning, tile restoration, underwater repairs and UGB drain conversions, deco seal replacement. At SSD Pools, we do everything from basic pool cleaning to major repairs for all types of pools. No matter how difficult your pool repair may be, we know we can do it all. We also offer 100% guarantee in all of our services, and our objective is to keep our clients safe and treat them like family while offering the best personalized service, because we know that a happy client is our best reference. Turn your pool from swampy to sparkly and call SSD Pool today to schedule a free estimate at 832-931-3504 or visit our website at ssdpools.com.
Hi, I'm Karina Rodriguez, President of Exfinia Financial Services. Let me ask you a few questions. How prepared are you to reach your financial goals? To pay for your kids' education, to buy a house or start a business? Do you know how much money you will need for retirement? Do you have a plan that will allow you to live peacefully after retirement and later life? Are you prepared to face unexpected situations, such as a chronic illness, an accident, or an untimely death? How will your family be protected? At Exfinia Financial Services, our mission is to help you answer these questions and to design a financial plan that covers all the areas that are relevant to your family or your business. Most importantly, a plan that gives you peace. Some of our services include a detailed assessment of your current financial situation, creating a plan for establishing an emergency fund and protection,
and most advanced home security system. Are you going away on vacation and want to have peace of mind while you're not at your home or at your office? According to the FBI, a robbery occurs every 13 seconds, and homes and businesses without a security system are 300% more likely to be burglarized. Hawk Security provides security solutions to residential and small businesses in the state of Texas and from California to Georgia, building a custom-tailored security setup that matches your needs. Whether it is home security, fire and carbon monoxide detection, flood detection, connected senior care, managed video surveillance solutions, alarm monitoring, and life safety. In addition to fire and carbon monoxide detection, Hawk Security has a smart home and business integration, expanding security services to a lifestyle solution, keeping customers connected to their home and businesses from anywhere in the world, from their tablet or mobile device, so you can have peace of mind even if you're not at home or in your office. Reduce your energy cost, scheduling automatic changes in thermostats or lighting. And because we rely on our heroes every single day, Hawk Security offers security services discounts to military personnel, veterans, first responders, educators, and hospital personnel. Our mission is to keep our clients safe, treat them like family, and provide them with a user-friendly security system with personalized customer service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For integrity, honesty, passion, and excellent customer service, take a strong step today toward getting protected and call Rosanna Torres at 832-863-8574, because every home and business is unique and every security system should be unique too.
Hey folks, we are back. This is BNI Now, and I'm your host, Rick Gutierrez. We were just now a little while ago with Eddie Meinhardt with Royal Prestige, and now we have our second guest, which we are really excited to have here. First time guest here on BNI Now, and I'm really excited and happy to announce that Mr. Dauda Khan is here with Your Move. Thank you for being here, man.
I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much.
No, we're happy to have you. I think every BNI member is it's a great opportunity to come onto the show and get, like I mentioned, that additional exposure. So this is the time where you get to shine on TV, right? So not only at your BNI chapter now, but we are here live on TV where you get to showcase your business, right?
Sir.
So imagine that you are in your BNI chapter and you're doing your commercial for your business, except we're going to do a little bit of extended version because we do have a little bit more time. So introduce yourself and introduce your business.
Well, yeah, my name again. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Dauda Khan. I own a moving company in Houston named Your Move. It's actually a nationwide moving company now. We started in Katy, but now we go everywhere within the lower 48. So it's been 12 years now and counting.
12 years in the business now.
Yes,
and it
sir.
started just in Houston?
Just in Houston.
Well, congratulations on such great success in your business. I mean, I imagine, let me take a wild guess here, but I'm going to guess that you started with your business with maybe one truck or one, just basically one vehicle, right, to do start your business, right?
You are correct. We started with one truck back in 2009. I mean, again, the company was started because of the housing market. When it tanked, I got laid off like most people.
Right.
I tried to figure out exactly what to do. Moving was on top of the list, so I garnered the little money I had left in my 401k because everything else was gone.
Right.
So I bought a truck, cash, an old truck, 12 years old already, and I built it on that. And now all our trucks are late model trucks. The oldest ones we have is 2017 because we keep buying new trucks to be able to just accommodate what we're trying to do. But yeah.
I love these stories because it all started with you, right? And it all happened because, you got laid off of work.
Yep.
And you took that money that you had left over and bought just one truck. And how many people, aside from yourself, because I imagine you did a lot of the moving at first, right?
Yes.
So how many other people did you have?
One guy.
Just you and one more person?
Yeah, one guy that used to actually work in the same company with me. He later on moved on. But it's just me and him. We started it and built from one truck, to what it is now. But I've had nights where I wear all the hats. I was the driver, I was the mechanic, I was the salesperson. I slept on the side of the road one time coming from Dallas because my truck broke down.
Wow.
So it's just, most people, they see the results now, but not understanding the work that we put in it at the tail end. But so I'm very blessed in a lot of ways. And BNI has played a big role in that, in building the company to what it is now.
Yeah, so we're going to get into your BNI story here in a minute, but I'm still really intrigued, and it's an amazing story what you have and how you started your business.
Yes.
So if you can imagine, even in my industry, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people that do what we do professionally, right?
Yep.
So your moving and storage.
Yes, sir.
What sets you guys apart? Why do people do business with you? How did you get to this point now by providing, I would imagine, the most amazing customer service?
Yeah, well, customer service is one thing, but we're all about the customer experience.
Okay.
It is very important. We wanted to make sure, like, once everything is said and done, you will get the feeling that, these guys did a great job for me to be able to be out there to talk about us, where you can tell your friends, family members, or colleagues about the experience that we had with us. Because 80% of our business is still word of mouth. And the reason why we built it on that is because of actually the work that we do. We try to go that extra mile where it's not crowded. We want to set that gold standard when it comes to like moving, because I mean, hey, you can call anyone and find any other moving company, but you want to be able to find a moving company that would give you that experience, away from everybody else.
Right.
And that's the way that we want to be remembered with every customer.
Yeah. Where everybody else, they basically just, put the stuff in the truck and take it to the next location, and that's it. You're welcome, and they charge you for it. Where you are building an entire experience from beginning to end. I would imagine it starts by when people call your office.
Yes.
The experience begins there, right?
That's where it begins. I mean, I can give you a quick example where I had a client one time called me and we were talking. We moved them to Colorado. I think we moved them to it was North Carolina. So he called us checking on us, see how we were doing, and I told him that the guys were in that city. He got upset at me that the guys didn't call him so he can take them out to lunch. Wow. So that's the kind of experience that you want to have with your team members, and then we build it around that concept of being in the same, sort of just being the same team and then in sync together, and then just relay that message to our customers where they would just basically buy into what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So that's what we do out there.
That's amazing. So again, congratulations on the success of your business. I mean, it's pretty amazing. So now tell me a little bit about how BNI has been playing a big role in your business.
Well, BNI, again, I joined BNI in 2014. This year is going to make, 7 years? Kitty was actually my sponsor.
Okay.
And again, when I joined BNI, I got a couple of trucks. And then so from that to where we are now, sitting on about 10 to 12 trucks right now, I mean, it speaks volume.
Right.
I bleed BNI. I tell people about the concept of BNI, of what it does, what it can do for your business, whether you're starting out, whether you've been already established. BNI doesn't disappoint. It supports that whole concept of givers gain, the VCP. I live by that. I believe in everything that BNI has to preach, because I know I have the experience to tell people about what it has done for me, what it has done for my business. So, I mean, I don't know what I would have done really without it, but it has done wonders for us. And then we keep building on that. We keep supporting people and teaching the concept of BNI to other BNI members and chapters that are trying to just grow and then become themselves.
Yeah. And you and I were talking a little earlier, and you were talking about taking to heart BNI's number one core value, which is givers gain. Which I imagine that by your BNI members being able to help you grow your business, you also helped your BNI members grow their business, right?
That's correct. Because like I said, you cannot grow in BNI if you don't have the idea of givers gain. Because if you don't have the concept of givers gain, you become selfish. You basically just throw the whole idea of what BNI is all about. I try to stay in the green. I try to just basically I get excited when I can refer people, when I can just teach people about BNI. I mean, I've been in every aspect of our chapter, like from mentorship to the presidency of the chapter itself. So, and I couldn't have done that if I just sit back and allow other people to do what they need to do, and then for me to just sit over there and benefit on it. I have to be able to give back.
Right.
And I believe, like, as part of the Katy chapter, which I am a member, that's what we teach out there. That's what we try, and that's why we are who we are now, sitting at about 55 members, because we all believe in the same givers gain concept.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why you guys, BNI Katy is one of the larger chapters that we have in the city of Houston, because you guys are all working together like a machine, like gears working together, all helping and supporting each other, using that philosophy of givers gain first and foremost. So in regards to your business, right?
Sir.
So we want to continue to promote your business. So what would be a great, or how can our viewers and listeners get in touch with your move to get or inquire more information about your services?
Well, I mean, they can reach us, by phone or email. Again, our phone number is 281-988-9700, or they can contact us via email. And then we have our website, on social media, everywhere, all the platforms at YourMove. And and YourMove, it's spelled EURMOVE. And once they reach out to us, we'll give them that YourMove experience.
Yep. So I'm going to ask you a quick question, because I'm really intrigued in regards to how people come up with their company names or logos and whatnot.
Yeah.
So YourMove, EURMOVE.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that?
I was one time somebody asked me if I was European. I was like, no.
Has nothing to
But
do with being
yeah, exactly.
European.
So when I was in college, I did work for a company that was called Your Way, and I always liked that. So that EUR, right? I thought it was very slick. And so when I was starting Your Move, I was going to put the word YOUR in front of it, you know, because you're basically, I want you to have that experience. You are in charge. So, but like, I just thought it was just, it didn't have any flavor and any idea about
Right.
it. So when I take that YOUR and I took the YO out and then put an E in front of it, it still sounds the same. And I had a friend of mine who actually, it's a commercial artist. So he created a concept of the logo and everything else, and then it just started flowing, and then people loving it. And because I reached out to friends and family, like, hey, what do you think about this name? And and the name just sort of just clicked. Everybody that I asked about the name, they fell in love with it, and I just went with it. So, and it's our name. It's here to stay.
Yeah, so you have to listen to the audience, right? I mean,
Yeah,
the audience were
exactly.
the ones that picked it for you, so that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I get intrigued as to how people come up because I'm in that industry, you know, I'm in the marketing industry, so it's really unique to see or hear these stories on how they come up with their names. So once again, let's go back to your BNI Katy chapter. I mean, you guys are one of the larger chapters in the city of Houston. So aside from all working together in that philosophy of giver's gain,
Yes.
what else sets, you know, how else does your chapter, you know, sets itself apart from, you know, from all of the rest? And also I'm going to ask you to invite our viewers and listeners to your chapter.
Yes, we would love to have them. But look, our chapter we became a family, you know, because we have a good amount of tenured members. And those members are always willing to give their time, their energy, and their resources. And then they don't want anything in return. They just want to be able to help you, to see you grow. And that's our strength. We actually wanted to support each and every member that joined our chapter because we believe if you shine, we basically shine as well. And that's why people are talking about Katy because last year we did over $3 million in closed business.
That's
and
amazing.
That is just a number out there that most chapters are not pulling, but they're trying to get to us. So we wanted to just be the beacon of hope when it comes to BNI and other small businesses. So if you join Katy, that's what you get. You get like the growth, the family, the consistency in regards to where you want to take your business is what we give you. Because we believe in the baby steps, like BNI, how they say this is about farming, not hunting. So we believe in that concept. We want to farm. We want to make sure what we plant is exactly what we're going to reap out of it. And if you plant a good idea, and you're going to reap the benefits of it, and that's what BNI has done. There's some members that are gone, but we tend to just have good people filling in those positions, and we are very excited about the direction that the Katy chapter is going. So
yeah, you know, the greatest analogy I have in regards to what you just mentioned, it's all about building relationships, right?
It is.
And building those long-lasting relationships. And one of the greatest analogy is that there's a very big difference between a hunter, as you mentioned, and a farmer, right? A hunter's job is to go out there and maybe hopefully with one shot, you know, get what he needs.
That's it.
Right? Where a farmer is going to go and work the land, you know, prepare the land. He's going to plant the seed. He's going to water it. And if you're like me, you're probably going to talk to your plants, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to,
it's a beautiful thing.
You're going to talk to your plants. You're going to take care of them. You're going to give them what they need to see them flourish.
Yes.
And that's what we do here at BNI. We build relationships. We help our members. And in turn, givers gain. They're going to be and feel so motivated to help us as well, right? Yeah. So if there was there are many viewers and listeners out there that are now very intrigued, not only about your move, but they're also intrigued about BNI Katy. So how can our viewers get an invitation to visit BNI Katy?
Well, for the most part right now, we are doing Zoom meetings. So they can reach out to me or other chapter members via Facebook, social media, and then we'll be able to invite them. We will send them a link. And they can join our Zoom meetings on Thursdays. Every Thursday between 7 and 8:30, we meet. If you like what you see, we get to talk to you and then tell you how you can be part of this great concept of growing your business. And then you're not going to be disappointed. I can tell you that much. So please come and join us on Thursdays between 7 and 8:30.
7 and 8:30 Thursdays. And we can get an invitation by visiting bnihouston.com and checking out the directory for
exactly.
BNI
and
Houston.
search it at BNI Houston, yes.
Yeah, and then search for BNI Katy.
It's BNI Katy, yeah, because there are other BNIs around Katy, but BNI Katy, which is actually, we are the mothership when it comes to that.
I knew you were going to throw that in there. Because, you know, something happens when I ask people to talk about their BNI chapter, and they get a big old smile on their face. So you're no different. So congratulations to you, to your move, and to BNI Katy. So we're looking forward to having you again on the show sometime in the near future. Thank you for being here. We certainly do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, and then thank you for your guidance and, you know, leading the way out here. And then we just follow your lead. I mean, and for you to just even invite me to sit with you and talk to you, it's actually a great honor.
It's my pleasure. It is our pleasure, actually. Thank you so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mr. Dowda Khan with Your Move. We'll be right back. We're going to take a commercial break.
Thank you, Rick.
COVID-19 transformed the way we do business. Now more than ever, fast lead generation and customer retention will determine if a business survives or not. The Now Media Video Business Card is designed to be sent using your smartphone. It's the next generation business card that will open the door for you while keeping social distancing. The Now Media Video Business Card is affordable for anyone from startups to multinational companies and is already being used by hundreds of businesses. Stay open, stay in business. Call us today.
Hi, I'm Sandra Mendez Hassan, Executive Business Advisor, Key Business Strategist, and Management Specialist with Extraordinary HCBI. I work with business owners and executives to help them achieve their goals, implementing the right strategy and developing leaders that turn their dreams into reality. Do you have a business idea and need to know how to launch it? Based on your vision, do you have the criteria or entrepreneurial mindset to achieve your goals? Do you have what it takes to motivate your team so they can be more proactive and productive? Would you like to learn how to get more clients and close more businesses? At Extraordinary HCBI, we take businesses to the next level by providing them with resources, counseling, and implementing strategies that work because we want your business to thrive. We also assist businesses and aspiring entrepreneurs on the initial steps of their business plan development, creating financial projections and guiding them on how to create a financial package that will work for their business. Because your success is our success, take a decisive step today and call me at 832-660-4291 and let Extraordinary HCBI turn your dreams into reality.
Unfortunately, bad things happen to good people. For over 20 years, I have fought for people like you. I know what you're going through. I understand the uncertainty, the stress, and the fear of being charged with a crime. And I know how much a criminal charge, including possibly prison, weighs on you. And I know how important your case is to you and your loved ones. You want a lawyer who knows how to handle your case, who aggressively fights for you, and who treats your case as importantly as if it was his own. I've dedicated my career to defending cases like yours. My greatest honor has been the recognition of my peers and clients. In 2019, my peers elected me as president of the Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association, and my clients have written several testimonials and reviews, which I encourage you to read. Let's see how I can help you. Call me today for a free consultation.
Folks, we are back. Catching me by surprise here. I'm catching up with my next guest, but we're having such a great time, and I'm really excited to have Mr. Personality himself, I guess I want to say, because I was the launch director for launching his chapter, and I truly loved his personality from the very first time that I met him online in a networking event. Mr. Nick Davis, welcome to the show.
That's so rad. What an introduction.
I had to clear that up.
No, you have to. I was like, okay, bud.
I'm sorry. That's probably
oh man,
a little
all
too
good
much
time.
laugh, but
No,
it was
okay,
funny. Welcome to the show, man. I've been waiting for this time because I was the launch director for your chapter, launched not long ago, and for every single time that we were in those interest meetings, which I'm pretty sure you got to a point to where you got tired of hearing me talk all the time. You wanted the real deal. You wanted the B&I thing, right? But your personality is something that I think was the driving force, I think, for that chapter. And I think,
cool.
you know,
It means a lot.
One of the things that I told you is like, man, you need to come on the show as soon as you can because we're going to have a ton of fun. And apparently we are.
Didn't take long.
But anyways, this is your time to shine. This is for you. This is for all of the members to come on board to the show, get local national, international recognition here on TV.
Cool.
And by the way, you're live on TV. I don't know if that's a little nerve-wracking or not for you.
You know, I had, they were like, yeah, he's on TV. I was like, I'm on TV. I'm like, TV? They're like, whoa, that's awesome, dude.
Well, at least you're not like me. I'll be like Rocky, not Rocky, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
With
what do I do with my hands? Yeah.
But anyways, welcome to the show. This is your time to shine. You know, pretend you're at a chapter meeting, but you know, instead of 45 seconds, now you got a little bit more time. So give us a little bit of an extended version of your commercial. Introduce yourself and your business.
Sure. Okay. All right. So my name is Nick or Nicholas. Entirely depends on how much trouble I'm in at the moment. And I've got an amazing saying for you guys. Reclaim your premium. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I told you he had the personality.
So, you know, I'm in the wonderfully awesome and incredibly exhilarating world of health insurance. The crowd goes wild. You got to have fun with this stuff, man. It's health insurance.
Right. You got to have fun with it. If you don't, then who else, right?
Indeed, right? Absolutely. Absolutely.
So health insurance, what's good with health insurance nowadays? I imagine there's all kinds of things going on.
Oh, man, just throw a stone, touch a topic. I mean, they're like all over the place, bro, all over the place.
Well, I know that you are an independent insurance agent for U.S. Health Advisors. So
Absolutely.
tell us, reclaim your premium. What is all of that about? I mean, how do people reclaim their premium? Is that such a thing? Is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So the deal behind Reclaim Your Premium, it's actually kind of fun, right? So you have, I thought about it when I came into the health insurance business, and I was like, well, you know, what's something that's a constant? Well, a constant is a lot of people that are, the average individual, rather, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but the average individual is putting money month by month by month by month into this, paying into this health insurance plan that they might maybe not know exactly what it is.
Exactly.
Honestly, they might be paying for stuff they don't need. They might be paying for something they thought they didn't know what it was. You know what I mean? And then, I mean, there's that bit of it. The other bit of it is freedom. Holy Moses, freedom, right?
Freedom in...
Check this out. So most individuals, and myself included, before I was in the health insurance world, I would find a job based on what health insurance it had. I'm like, do they offer good health insurance? Cool. Then that's step one. Step two is salary, blah, 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 right? So now I can find plans for individuals, groups, families, so on and so forth, that are what I like to call suitcase plans. You can take them wherever you want, and they're tied to you. They're not tied to your employer, so it gives you the freedom to work for who you want to work for. It gives you the freedom to do what you want, to pursue your dream, right? That, in essence, I think kind of encapsulates reclaim your premium. Take back, you know, just the mundane bloom, 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 and put it towards something that matters for you.
Well, if there's anything else in the world that we could potentially have control of, is that. Right? Because there are many things that we don't have control of. But if we do have control of our health insurance plan, then that is pretty amazing. What about having to be able to, I mean, you have to educate me on insurance, right? So I hear about PPO and HMO and all that good stuff. I mean, tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so here's the deal coverage-wise. So there are three basic types here in the U.S. You have PPOs, HMOs, and EPOs, right? So I'm going to work from the bottom from the top. Okay, so your first two are what you're going to find usually on a public plan or like a marketplace plan, ACA, Obamacare. They're all the same thing, right? Respectively, you know. So you're going to have HMOs and EPOs. Those guys are state bound, right? So the border of your state's the border of your coverage. Once you leave your state, not really any dice on the health coverage, right? So EPOs, exclusive provider organization, right?
Wow.
That means your health insurance is tied to maybe a building, maybe 2 buildings tops. And that is all your hospitals and doctors are located in that facility, right? Now, everything outside of that within your state is out of network, so you pay a little bit more for it. You need a referral to go see people or specialists or that stuff, right? Then once again, the border of states, the border of your coverage. HMOs, Health Maintenance Organization, what those guys are a little bit bigger version of an EPO. So it takes the counties around where your zip code is, essentially, and that's basically your network. Hospitals, doctors got to be in there to be in network, right? And then outside of that is out of network within your state still, and then the border of your state's the border of your coverage, right? So if those guys go on a vacation or something like that, they're hanging out at the beach doing their thing, injure their foot or so on and so forth, having some fun doing the thing, they're going to be out of pocket for medical expenses, which is bananas, right? Now PPO, super duper different. PPO is like the bee's knees, right? So PPO is Preferred Provider Organization. That means you can go to any hospital, any doctor in the U.S. Major centers of excellence are also included in that, like MD Anderson and so on and so forth.
So I imagine that there are, let's say, procedure A through procedure, Z. Certain doctors, certain organizations have certain price points, which means that your out-of-pocket could definitely be different, right? Depending on your... Would you say that PPO is probably the best way to go because you can, actually select the hospital or doctor that has the best cost, which means you're less out of pocket. Am I correct?
In most cases, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. There are certain HMOs where, think of it this way. Think of HMO as like. It's funny. The members only jacket just like popped into my head immediately, but
took me back to the 80s all of a sudden.
Dude, it's all over the place, man. But the HMO organization is it's like the group, right? And you only got to, these doctors are tied in with that HMO organization. So their prices are, whatever the HMO organization dictates. Anything outside of that, they're like, nope, we're just not going to do that, whereas your PPO, the doctors get a little bit more say in that because PPOs are going to pay the doctors per service rendered, which is a big deal, right? And so because of that, just like you had said earlier, you're like, man, I really like this doctor. This doctor has some really good rates, and he's not in this HMO thing, but hey, I got a PPO, so I can go to literally whoever I want to, and it's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So now let's talk about your ideal referrals. I mean, who are we looking for here? Who would be the ideal referral for you?
Absolutely. So general scope, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, mom and pop shops, husband-wife duos, individuals that are transitioning off of a COBRA plan, for example, and then also individuals and families not participating in big group plans. So diving further in from that, truck drivers, plumbers, your spouse of an educator, for example, that's on an educator's plan.
Right.
And then, those individuals that are like, man, I looked at the Affordable Care Act and it's not very affordable. Man, I can't tell you how many times a day I hear that. And then they're like, hey, I just really want to get some coverage, but I don't really know what to do or anything like that. Just point those guys my direction. I'm totally happy to take care of them in a very non-biased way.
So it's something to be said to be able to pick up a phone and call Nick Davis rather than calling a 1-800 number and knowing what you're going to get, right? So not only do you get a professional health agent that can guide you and tell you everything that you need to do, but you also get the personality too that comes along with it. So tell me a little bit about your chapter, your BNI chapter. What's going on there?
Oh, man, what's not going on? It's all the good things, right? So we're forming, we're getting more members. It's great. People are coming, people are leaving, doing the thing. We're passing referrals like crazy. We've got somebody that does like prepackaged food, Lisa Watchman Dream Dinners, great person. We've got, a PNC individual, Robin Covey, super great. I mean, I could literally go down like everybody in there, but that would take a while. But regardless, I mean, we got a lot of people going on, which is
you
cool.
have a great chapter. I mean, the members in that chapter are amazing. They're all, again, just like Dowdacon with Katie. I mean, you guys in Ford City, you guys are helping and supporting in each other and growing your businesses. So that is pretty amazing. So if we have our viewers, not if, we do have our viewers and listeners that want to go visit Ford City, what day, what time do you guys meet, and how does someone get an invitation to join your meeting?
Right on. Okay, so to get an invitation to join the meeting, feel free to hit me up. If you want to contact me, you can contact me at nick@reclaimyourpremium.com. You can also hashtag Reclaim Your Premium. That goes to like all my social media posts. You can find me through there too. But to get an invite to the chapter, yeah, probably email is probably a little bit better for that one.
Right.
And then what was the other question?
Well, we can always go to bnihouston.com, which is our regional website, right?
That would be the easiest one.
And we've got Ford City on the screen there already. So bnihouston.com, and just click that little tag that says, that little tab that says find a meeting, and then check out the chapter directory. You're going to have, 50 plus chapters in the city of Houston and surrounding areas, and Ford City is going to be one of them. Tell me again, what day and what time do you guys meet?
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
It is Thursday mornings at 8 a.m.
Okay. Thursday morning, 8 a.m.s. And look out for Nick. He's going to be there. He's there at every meeting.
Yes.
But, man, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's always great to see you. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, and I've been waiting for this time for a long time, because ever since I told you when we were launching your chapter, didn't 100%,
I tell you? Dude. It's going to be so fun.
You had to come to the show. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for providing us with the information about your business.
Absolutely.
And I look forward to having you on the show again.
Heck yeah, man. Let's do it.
All right, folks, there you go. Mr. Nicholas Davis. We're going to take a commercial break once again, and we'll be right back with our next guest.
If you are a real estate agent and are looking for a reliable cleaning company to keep your houses for sale or rental properties impeccable, Sierra Cleaning Services is your solution. With more than 15 years of experience, Sierra Cleaning Services has been the company of reference for real estate agents in the areas of Houston, Katy, Cinco Ranch, Cypress, and the Woodlands. Sierra Cleaning Services include residential, commercial, and office cleaning, window and debris removal during all phases of construction projects, and cleaning homes and offices before and after the tenants move out. Contact Alfredo Sierra at 913-439-8157 today, and let Sierra Cleaning Services be your partner in your cleaning project.
My name is Brooks Boyd, and I'm the owner of Senior Savings Organization, a Medicare insurance agency. Medicare is confusing, it is not a one-size-fits-all plan, and I help folks navigate the maze. My main job is to educate so you pick the approach that feels right and make sure you avoid costly Medicare mistakes. I will help with transitioning from group health to Medicare with a personalized report to see if it makes sense to either stay on your current insurance or to consider enrolling into Medicare with either a supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan. And I'll explain the difference between the two and the pros and cons of each. If you need help with Social Security planning, I can show you how to maximize your benefits with a free Social Security maximization report to make sure that you are confident that you will get the most out of your Social Security benefits. I am an independent broker. This is a no-cost consultation, and you will never pay a fee with me.
Hey folks, we are back. Thank you for staying tuned in. My name is Rick Gutierrez once again with BNI Now, and we have our next guest all the way from our great city of Austin, Texas, Ms. Anne-Marie Hatfield. Welcome to the show. Can you hear us okay?
Hi, Rick. Thanks so much. I'm delighted to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you. I know that at one time in the past we were trying to connect, a little technical difficulties here at the studio. We apologize for that, but I'm glad that we finally now got you back on the show, and it's an exciting time. So as you have seen, probably maybe the show, maybe not, but this is a time where you get to shine. This is where you get to tell us all about your business. And imagine that you were at your chapter meeting and you have your 45-second commercial, but a bit of an extended version so we know a little bit more. So tell us and introduce yourself and your business.
Sure, take it away. My name is Amory Hatfield. I'm one of the partners in College Inroads. We're considered educational consultants, and we help high school students and their parents figure out what to major in, where to apply, and how to pay less for college. We have a proven process that's a comprehensive college planning process. We literally help our clients with everything having to do with college except for college visits. And so we have students go through a career assessment, help them figure out what building to apply to on campus, educational resume and interview prep, an extensive college search, which is one of the cornerstones of our company. Okay. We help all of our clients with their college essays as well as their college applications. It's one-on-one work that we do with all of our families. We have an SAT, ACT prep part of our service that's online, that's really designed to be used in conjunction with any other type of prep that they do. We do prepare and submit all of our clients' financial aid forms for them. And then at the end of the process, we help them figure out what their financial aid awards letters mean. Those are the offers that they're going to get from the colleges. And believe it or not, in some cases, college tuition is negotiable. Not in all cases, but in some cases. And so we help our clients with the appeals process as well.
Yeah. So that is something
really hard for families to do this on their own. It really is a very large paradigm shift from when most of us went to college, and it's extremely competitive.
Well, I can tell you right now that I am one of those parents because I have a senior in high school right now, and when my wife and my son tried to tell me about colleges and this and that, I'm like, okay, so things have changed quite a bit, since back when I was in school. So one of the things that I know that many people could probably benefit from your services is trying to unravel, I guess you can imagine, or similar to the insurance agents, insurance business or industry, right? To where there's got to be someone like you that can break it all down and help parents understand exactly what is happening, what is what, and what does all these acronyms means and all that good stuff. So I imagine that right now, because like I said, I have a senior in high school, you must be pretty busy right now, right?
Very, very busy. We're very blessed. We had one of the best years, literally the best year in the 11 years we've been in business last year. Parents are really seeing the need. I mean, they're experts at what they do. We're experts at what we do. Things are very, very different than they used to be, especially when you layer COVID-19 on top of all of that. Right. I mean, there are changes that happen in higher education literally daily, hourly. And so we have our thumb on the heartbeat of what's going on within our industry. And can guide our clients through that process. I mean, educational consultants are great just because we act as a go-between between the parent and the student. It's a very stressful time in life, just being a teenager in general.